So this is the left rear brake caliper, and as you can see we have a lot of dry rot here on both, and they are quite old, so I'm not that surprised. And the same thing on the other side. So these are due for exchange absolutely. So good thing we caught it now and not when it was too late and exploded. As I shown in the previous tinkering video, I used high pressure air, and I just used some gaffer tape to create a seal between the tube and the seat here, and that pushed out the pistons to the middle. And then I could use 2 screwdrivers and on both sides have them and pull them out the last bit. And so you see these driplets here. What doesn't mix with oil? Yeah, water. So only in 1 year it got this much water, and I don't know if you see it, but there are also driplets. So it's so much water in this brake fluid, and then it's not surprising I was losing brake pressure. And the seals here, okay, now I remove them, so I did a bit of damage to them, but they are in really poor shape. And what's interesting is that it's metal, so these doesn't budge. I don't know, you can't see I'm pressing on them, but I'm using quite a lot of force. So you need to have a prier and pull out the metal ring. It's not that difficult if you have a pick tool like this. So now I'm just gonna clean this out so it's all dry in there, and take out the seals, and then put the pistons and the dust caps back all together. And this is probably gonna be interesting. And try to remember the orientation of the pistons, put everything like in order. I know I had the air hole here when I pulled out the first piston, that one and that one, that one, that one. So you just need to orient everything in the correct place so it all comes back in the right spot. So as I said, I had a different video where I showed how I pulled out the cylinders, but I'm going to try to show it here once more. So I use a wooden plank, just jam it in there, and then just some high pressure air. That was all 4 of them. Now they are loose, as you can see here. Well, they have moved out a little bit, but I want them further, so I'm gonna put a thinner piece of wood here and see if I can get them further out. And as you can see, this seal here broke completely, so that was not far off. This has released here, so let's see if I can. No, okay. As I said before, pay attention to where you have the different cylinders compared to the orientation of the brake caliper. So now that was one loose. Let's see if this will come loose with finger power, or if I need to. No, it's yeah. these two I might need to work for a little bit to get loose. Maybe I can do it like this. So that was all of the cylinders. So let's remove the dust caps. And as I said before, there's a metal bracket inside here, so you just need to find a good tool to lever it out. Ow. Don't do like that. So that was the dust caps, and do a little bit of cleaning here now. So now inside here is a black band here compared to the dark gray, and that is the rubber seal. So we need to pull that. There's the first one. Per money spent, these four are the most useful tools I've ever bought. They were really cheap, and when I need them, I can't have many other tools that do the same job. So having a normal screwdriver would be too rough, and there's many points where you need some delicate but still powerful tool, so these are really good. So that was all the seals. And then I'm gonna go outside and do some cleaning up with Brake Clean. So now it should all be clean, and the smaller ones are in the rear. Let's see. That's in front this time. So, and a dab of Vaseline. And then it's down into the groove down there. What I do is I put in one edge first, and then I follow it around with fingers, and it's in. And it's in. So, and also on each cylinder put a little bit on the lower. Now I'm gonna do that after I put this on. So this is, these are the big ones. So now the dust cap is all on the cylinder, and then I put a little bit of grease or Vaseline so it goes easily into the place where it should live, and that's there. So just gently wiggle it in there, and then I you should use a cut broomstick and apply some pressure. Shoof! And it's in. And rinse and repeat. And before you remount the caliper, make sure that these edges are properly beaded in so that they are inside there. I'm going to do that off camera. And otherwise, reconnect the brake line to the rear here and screw it in and add brake pads and all the normal stuff.